Percy's Promise is the second episode of the third season of Thomas the Tank Engine, an amazing episode that was selected by you, the viewers of this channel. I ran a YouTube community poll competition last week, and Percy's Promise was chosen as the winner. Percy makes a promise to Thomas to ensure that the children are taken back home as Thomas is too busy. Sure you are, Thomas. Sure you are. Anyway, Percy is warned by Harold about flooding. Percy doesn't care and drives straight into floodwaters. Of course he makes it out fine and delivers the children, with Thomas mysteriously already being at the station despite being too busy. Well, let's get into this custom set for Percy's Promise. Comment down below for your set to be voted on for next week's episode. Thanks for all your support. Now, let's get into it. Thank you all so much for your participation in the community poll votes that I ran last week. They smashed my thoughts on how well they would do, and you guys absolutely killed how many votes there were per poll. To my surprise, Percy's Promise came out on top. I'm very surprised by this. As always, you guys shocked me with your favourite episodes. Percy's Promise to me wasn't an episode that I ever really went back to often as a child. It was always the episodes with trucks in it. But anyway, here it is, and you guys presented me with a very big challenge due to an episode that had floodwaters as a very main priority of it. The big challenge for me was, how the heck do I make it look like there is water on the layout without damaging Percy when he drives into it, because I didn't want to put a bucket of water at the end. I thought it was quite unique the way I worked around this. I ended up using some old Tomy tracks from the early 90s, late 80s that were dark blue to resemble the normal rail. And then for the water areas, I used the standard Tomy tracks from 1992 onwards that we are all used to resemble where the water is on the layout. Now I know this isn't the best thing ever, but it was the only way I could figure it out by using official Tomy products. I was thinking cellophane, but I didn't want you to all have to go out and buy cellophane for this layout. I also used obviously quite a few stop and go tracks because you all recommended that to me when I guess something happens in the episode and you want to stop the engines, to use those tracks, and in this instance I used it to stop Percy where he would have been in the floodwaters in that part of the episode. Thomas in this layout I used as more of a prop than anything. I wanted him obviously there because he is an integral part of the episode in terms of the storytelling portion, so I have him there at the station as more of a prop piece. He obviously can run around the track, but it is a single lane track, so more beneficial for one engine only. Yes, this is one of the smaller sets I've done, and I apologize for that. I just didn't feel like it had to be a massive set. It's a storyline based on Percy, and it didn't really need more than what I've shown here. And in regards to that, it actually means the price point that I would price this at if it was sold at retail a lot lower. So I would say this would be a $50 US and a $70 Australian set. And because one of my awesome subscribers, Haribo1302, requested, because he lives in the UK, for me to add the Great British Pound. So for this set, we're going to call it 40 Great British Pounds, and I will add those from now on. Overall, with this set, another one in the books. I am very happy with how this set turned out. Once again, I was really stressing out about how was I going to add the water portion of this track with official Tomy pieces. Luckily, I had those old school vintage Tomy tracks from a bulk lot I bought last year, and I was able to use those to sort of give the shadings of water being on this layout and inclusive in this layout. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you did, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.